everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brianna and this is where I play The Sims. So today I'm going to be starting a new mini LP with the Werewolves pack. I just added it to my game, so I decided to play it just to kind of see how it works, how you become a werewolf and everything. This is our Sim here. Her name is Holly Prince. If you've been on my channel before, you may recognize her from my Can You Woohoo Father Winter video. If you haven't seen it, I'll probably put a card up at the top, or I'll link it in the description so you can go check it out if you want to. You do not have to watch that video in order to understand what's happening in this video, but it just will give you context on who Holly is. But anyway, we're here with her. She wants to become a werewolf, and I have no idea how to make that happen because she is not currently a werewolf. So her lifetime aspiration is to be a werewolf initiate, so we're going to figure out how to make that happen. So it says, become a werewolf, no fangs or fur to be found. Try spending some time around werewolves as either friend or foe, or explore the deep, dark reaches of Moonwood Mills underground. Okay, so I think probably we'll go travel. Okay, so it said something about finding the underground, but I don't know where that would... Oh, there's some people over here. That's so cool that I can just see them. I can tell her to go here. Oh my god, they're turning into werewolves! I can't believe I And they're fighting! Why are they fighting? What happened? Are they enemies? And she's coming this way. What? And now they're hugging it out. That is so crazy. They just turned to werewolves, got into this big fight, and now they're good. I don't know who these guys are, but she's running over this way, so we'll see. It's really cool how open this world is, at least this section of the world, because I'm so used to, like, see how you have to probably travel to this a lot, but I think I love how the worlds they're making are becoming a little bit more open. So instead of her having to, like, oh, okay, what's this? Wait, instead of her having to have a loading screen to every place that she goes, instead she can just run over. But okay, she just got tense from being near a transformed werewolf. You can never be too careful around werewolves, especially transformed ones. Okay, well, I know she, but I want her to have a friendly introduction because we're here to become a werewolf, ma'am. It's cool how friendly he is.
Batanabi Finosa Golarga, Stumsa
I don't know if there are different packs or something. Complain about your problems.
No.
Hello.
Hey, boo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. He's doing a fire dance. Oh, the welcome wagon just came in, but we're not there to meet them. Okay, so I saw there's a werewolf interaction, and I asked him to be friends of the Wild Fangs. So hopefully that'll get us
Soy brief.
closer to becoming a werewolf. Sorry, you have to ask our leader, Rory. Oh, okay, so I have to talk to this guy. Ooh, if she asks for a cursed fight, is that going to kill her, or is she going to become a werewolf? Is it rude to just go in and be like, hey, you turn me into a werewolf? Rory doesn't know Holly well enough to turn them. Try befriending Rory first. Oh, fine. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so talk about your temperature. Let's get to know him. He's ambitious. Think about it this way, Holly. Imagine you're given the best gift ever. Stronger, faster, more adorable than any other sim you know. Fury. Fury bubbling around in your noggin. Would you run away from it like a coward? No, you'd embrace it. You'd own it. Get wild. Show the world what you can do. That's the Wild Fang way. That is great. Please just turn me into a werewolf. He left. What do I do? I don't know where they went. Oh my god, this is like a makeshift exercise thing. I'm so confused. She's scared of the werewolves, and she was just standing, like, chatting with them for a good few oh, he turned back.
Sure, Beck.
Okay, I'm gonna have her ask about Moonwood Mill. I'm not sure how the lunar statue and Moonwood Mill stays in sync with the moon. Maybe it's magic, or maybe someone is much more mechanically savvy than I am. Okay, cool. Oh, he's back. Oh, he went inside.
Confuivo.
Oh, he came back out.
Kundalo Panive
Always learn that
Baima.
Rory is a freelancer at
Binfahap.
Tarsis Freelancers.
Uh-huh.
Are they gonna fight again? Mr. Winter Werewolf again. And there they go. What? It's like a show. Like every few seconds they do this again.
Bakinja.
And there they go. And then they're good. Oh, is that practice? Ooh, okay, we learned that he's hot-headed and self-assured. Rory is.
Cray.
Oh no! Oh, he's cool with it. That's crazy. I thought he would have mauled her. I'm so happy he didn't. I'm gonna ask him about Moonwood Mill too and see if he gives a different response from. I think the other guy's name was Lou.
Yaba!
That's funny. They have the exact same shirt on. I just realized. Oh, where did you come from, ma'am? I hope the game isn't too loud. I've noticed that when I have the speakers going too, it can be a little loud. But hopefully you can hear me over their conversation. What are the wild things about? Alright. Think of Fury like the ocean. The Moonwood Collective wants to avoid it. Greg is drowning in it. The Wild Fangs want to go for a swim. Sure, it's not 100% safe, but can you imagine living your whole life by the water and never taking a dip? I don't know. I'm not sure what any of this means. Okay, so I came over here, and there's this thing. I guess it tells you the different phases of the moon, because when I hover over it says new moon. And then there's this board here. What is she doing? She's doing setups. Okay. So there's this board here where we can get different information. So I think we're going to come over and do that. Moonwood Mill. Various old flyers indicate Moonwood Mill was a bustling logging town back in its heyday. Today it is home to a much smaller community made up of two close-knit groups, the Moonwood Collective and the Wild Fangs. Even without the industry, there's plenty to do, especially during a full moon. Catch the elusive Luna fish or harvest the rare moon petal flower, explore the secret underground, hang out with the locals, or have a howling good time on the mountain overlooking Lake Lunvik. Just don't go near Greg. Yes, this is the second time I've heard about Greg. Who is that? I don't know. Let's see. View Moonwood Collective information. The Moonwood Collective. The Moonwood Collective is a dignified group of werewolves whose mission embodies the union of lycanthropy and philanthropy. Members are expected to be tactful, prudent, and diplomatic. They seek to make meaningful connections with all Sims. This includes mastering Fury Control to become more approachable and friendly to non-werewolves. Okay. And the pack leader of the Moonwood Collective is Christopher Volkov. Oh, and you can hover over him and learn more about him. The pack leader is the only alpha rank in their pack. Wielding the power to command, discipline, and remove pack members, they are expected to set the standard for upholding their pack's values. Okay. View Wild Fangs information. Okay, the Wild Fangs. The Wild Fangs are a scrappy, free-spirited group of werewolves. They believe the werewolf lifestyle is the ultimate gift, and they're going to make the most of it. The world is the Wild Fangs' playground. While exploring the vast world to expand the pack's influence, members are also expected to commit to ongoing self-improvement, aiming to become the best werewolf possible. And the leader is Rory Oaklow. And I think that Holly would fit in best here because she's definitely a free-spirited wolf. Her traits are, she's a goofball, she's active, and she's outgoing. So I think she'd fit in well with them. So we started off on the good foot talking to them. And this is the same information as the other one. Okay, let's see. View Werebees Advisory. What does that mean? Werebees Advisories. Do not trespass in areas marked by signs. Got bit? Suspect you might be infected? Stop by the local bar. Moonwood Mill bartenders carry a remedy on hand. Don't forget to get extra rest, wash the infected area in a shower, and cleanse your bowel system. Taking a run on the treadmill has also been known to help sweat it out. Okay, I think that's everything we can learn over here. So let's, oh, yeah, let me see where the Moonwood Collective is. This tree? Oh, cool. So I guess this is each of their hideouts. So over there was the Wild Fangs, and this is the Moonwood Collective. And we've got Christopher, who doesn't like her, probably because he came by for the meet and greet and she was already off. but I think I would rather her get to know the Wild Fangs anyway, because I think she'd fit in better there. But she is getting hungry, so I should probably have her eat something. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, I brought her to the bar and I invited Rory to come. It looks like he might be leaving, so that was a waste. This is cool. Okay, so we have Celine, I don't know if it's Celine or Selene Lopez. And let's see, she's gonna come over. There's Selene, and then Nalani is here. So she's hungry, so I'm gonna have her order something.
Nukum Kalang! Yum
A
Sabrita!
blue steak? Oh good, Rory didn't leave.
Harfin? Benoit?
So she can keep chatting with him, because I really want her to become a werewolf. So we're gonna try to be good friends with him, and then hopefully he'll give us the bite. Which I think is what I want. Unless that's gonna kill her.
Tabishi
Cool.
Sleka?
Holly has learned the following terminology. Rory likes fitness, likes the violin. We're still acquaintances. I feel like by this point with someone else she would have been good friends already.
Vobi.
Yay! Okay, I checked his profile and it says they're friends now. So that's... Oh my gosh, okay, so I went into the MC Command Center to look to see if he was like married or anything, and it says that Christopher is his father, but Christopher is the leader of the other pack, so is there some kind of like, I don't know what I would call it, like some kind of something? Crap, the word escapes me, but I think you know what I mean, or maybe don't. Well, like there's lore, I guess I'll say lore of some sort. Okay, so she's gotten a pretty good friendship with Rory so far, so I'm gonna have her finish eating her steak. And she's getting tired, so then I'm gonna have her go home and get some sleep, and then tomorrow we're gonna go back and see if we can get Rory to give us the cursed bite. Chaos rules. Holly seems to thrive on the shock and rage of others. Is it time to admit that she likes mischief? Yes, absolutely. She likes mischief. Okay, she's home. I'm gonna have her go to sleep, and then tomorrow we're gonna go back to see Rory and get that bite. Oh my god, Rory just showed up. Oh my god, he just came in, and he's like, he wants to be best friends with her. Absolutely! I hope that wasn't too loud. I'm just so excited. Okay, let's see if now they're besties, if he'll give her the bites. That would be so nice of him. Okay, she's asking me. Oh my gosh! Is he gonna do it? Oh! Wait. Oh my god. It's happening. I don't even know what angle to be on. Okay, I think here's good. Oh my god! Oh my god, she just got the bite. Okay, painful bite from being bitten by a werewolf. Does this look infected to you? Beastly presence. There's a new wolf in town from willingly accepting a cursed bite. Holly is excited to become a werewolf. It's only a matter of time before she'll be able to bear those teeth and claws. Okay, so she got the bite. What does that mean, though? So, like, do we just wait until she's... Oh, she has a new sentiment with him. Open profile. So they're good friends and they're best friends and they're friends. And now they have a liken bond. Bond by the bit. Bond by the bite. Holly has a powerful bond with Rory for turning her into a werewolf. Oh my gosh. Okay. And let me see. She has a new milestone from being best friends. Yeah. Okay. So what now? Do we just wait? I'm gonna have her also ask to be friends of the Wild Fangs. Brand's make a new friend of the Wild Fangs. Feel free to hang out with us whenever or pop in and use our... Is he calling her? We're literally talking. Hey, I'm in a bit of a weird place right now. Do you mind if I come crash with you for a while? I promise I won't take up too much room. I just need to get... sure. I don't know why you called. You're standing right in front of me. I guess she's staying with us for a little. But look at you, Brandon's making a new friend of the Wild Fangs. Feel free to hang out with us whenever, or pop in and use our trailer. And hey, you don't have to do this, but we won't say no if you have any cool stuff to give us in the future. Every bit counts, you know. Okay. So I guess we wait for her to become a werewolf, because she has the bite. I don't know how long this takes. Okay. Insatiable hunger from a werewolf bite. Holly seems to be getting hungry much faster than usual. She's absolutely famished. Oh gosh, I'm so excited! Gloomy presents from sad stayover guests. Yeah, there's quite the dreary aura in the air here. This unexpected guest brought a lot of baggage, literally and figuratively. Maybe Holly can try to cheer them up. Yeah, why is he so sad? Yeah, so she keeps getting this insatiable hunger mood lit, and I can see she just ate, but her hunger's already going down. So that's probably to do with her turning into a werewolf. I think it's cool that it takes a minute, though, and that she doesn't just automatically become one. Praise the Wild Fang's commitment to self-improvement. Maybe that'll make him feel better. Ooh, okay, there are underground tunnels over here, so she's gonna come explore it. Darn, it's a rabbit hole. I was hoping we would go to— oh! Holly takes a deep breath and makes her way into the underground. Nope, it is a rabbit hole. Ugh, I was hoping we would get to go in. A wet dog? The tunnels are damp, and Holly can't seem to escape the smell of wet dogs that's everywhere. Oh, she's getting really hungry. Okay, Frog City. Somewhere ahead, the repetitive creak of metal echoes toward Holly, followed by a slish-slosh of water. As it repeats, Holly begins to speculate that it might be a water pump when she stumbles into a room filled with frogs. It's almost a proper frog city. They aren't just the common kind either. Someone's been breeding them. Well, at least the frogs seem happy down here. I'm not sure I understand why there are frogs in there, but okay. Leaving the underground, Holly can make out some light ahead. It must be an exit. Okay, I'm so glad she came back because she's like so hungry. So that was weird. There were frogs down there. Don't know why. I'm gonna have her eat. She's very uncomfortable. She's literally ravenous. She's gonna die in 2 hours. Please eat the food. Oh, she has this in her, like, her treats area now. Friend of the Wild Fangs. Sims who are the friend of a pack have limited access to that pack's hangout and can socialize with that pack's members in special ways. Cool. My biggest concern right now is her becoming a werewolf. Oh! The lights. I don't know if this is different from before. It happened! Oh my god! She's transforming! So watch out, Holly is transforming. Werewolf Sims who reach max fury will erupt with rage and start rampaging. During this time, werewolves have very little control of themselves and will give into their beastly instincts. Oh my gosh! Oh no. Okay, well she's a werewolf. She's a werewolf. Okay, this is her fury. Fury envelopes werewolves like a beautiful flaming blanket. As fury grows, their animalistic instincts begin to manifest and will eventually take over. Fury gain is constant and is hastened by temperaments, preferences, werewolf abilities, the full moon. Be careful out there. Okay, so she transformed. I think she's in full fury right now, which probably isn't good. Oh, look! Life manifested as a werewolf. Woo! Ow! Holly manifested as a werewolf. Yay. Okay. Where did she go? I really don't want her to, like, eat anybody. Okay, enraged. Rampage from an excessive amount of fury. Holly's fury is unleashed. Werewolves who are rampaging are on a merciless war path and have little control of themselves. The path that all werewolves walk is certainly cruel. Okay, what do I do? Because she's like in Angry Supernatural Smackdown. Maybe not with the human who you will kill, probably.
Probribaza.
See what happens when she snarls at Rory.
Oh!
That's so funny!
Famous Bem Boy!
So unconcerned. Oh no, please don't smash it, because then we're gonna have to buy a new one. Is the howling helping her? Oh, now she's gonna Breaking everything in the house. Oh, but she's going up in her abilities. Where'd she go?
Oh!
Go here. She's gonna go snarl at Rory again, I guess. How long until the fury goes down? I love it. She goes to like
Subaima!
snarl at him and he's just like, I don't care. But I mean, he is the alpha and he's been a werewolf much longer than she has, so that makes sense. How do I get the fury to go down? Temperaments, preferences, werewolf abilities, the full moon, destroying everything. Wild Fang's notice. With the way Holly's been acting, she's starting to betray the Wild Fang's trust. If she continues behavior, Holly will lose her status as a friend. Oh no! Oh, thank God she turned back. What happened? Where am I? From a first-time transformation. What just happened to me? Where did I run off to? I have so many questions. Is this what being a werewolf is like? Okay, so I think this is a good place to stop it. She's a werewolf. She is transformed back. She's not smashing anything anymore. So when we come back, we're gonna figure out, more about being a werewolf. Hopefully make sure she does not lose the Wild Fang's trust because I want her to be a part of that pack and just continue on trying to be the best new werewolf we can be, and also completing her aspirations. She's done her first part, become a werewolf. Now we have to do all this other stuff. So that's the end of this video. Please go down and like if you liked it. Leave a comment because I'd love to hear from you guys and what else you'd like to see on this channel. And subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I try to post every Saturday. So I'll see you guys next Saturday, and thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye!